Hello everyone and welcome back to The Elegant Edit. Today I am starting a new vlog. I actually just finished the last one. But before I get into our plans today and why I'm dressed up, I did want to just quickly say my last vlog was sort of all over the place and I haven't been great with vlogging lately. I do apologize, but I started to think about what I want vlogs to be because I feel like I used to, or not used to, I still kind of do. I mostly vlog when we have days out, something exciting planned out of the house. But I feel like it would be kind of nice to show you more of my day-to-day life at home as well, like my workouts. I do yoga almost every day. Meals that we make at home, things that we get up to at home. I think that could be interesting. If you want to see that, let me know. I might still include some clips like that as well as clips when we go out, just because, I don't know, the UK is still quite new to me. There's so much more to see here and to explore, and so I always want to share that, and I will continue to, but yeah, I don't know. I've just been thinking about what I want my vlogs to be, and also I'm trying to shorten them. So yeah, just let me know what you want to see, and I think I have some ideas for upcoming ones, but I haven't been doing too great with it lately, so I do apologize. But we're starting fresh today, and something different is happening today that I'm excited, and I'm not sure if I'll take you along because I don't know if I technically can. I'll be a little busy, so I will explain. Today, Tom and I have a couples photo shoot booked, and right now it is 5:37. At 6:10, we are going to be heading out and we are doing a sunset photo shoot. And this is really funny because I think Tom and I have kind of created this new tradition for us as a couple, and it's something we didn't really plan on doing till recently, but it's just kind of happened. Basically, when we first met in person, we did a couples photo shoot with a good friend of ours named Vicky. And she took those photos at Montacute back in August of 2021. And that was when we first met in person, and it was so lovely to capture that. I will include maybe a photo or two of that now as I'm talking about it. But that was so great, and the photos turned out so beautiful. And after that, in 2022, we got married, so that was our photo shoot for 2022. In 2023, we did another photo shoot with Vicky, and this year, 2024, we are doing a sunset photo shoot with Shannon. She is someone that Tom knew, I think, back from school. And we are very, very excited. So once these photos are shared with us, I will share them here, but check out my main Instagram account, Amanda Patchy, to see them first. So yeah, so I want to show you my outfit and talk about a few props that we are bringing with us on this photo shoot. Something almost didn't arrive in time, so I had a freak out last night, but thankfully it did arrive today in time. So we have a few props, and we don't want to make it too posed. We definitely want it to be quite natural, but it's going to be so beautiful. We have a whole theme. We shared a Pinterest board with her to give her some inspiration on what we're looking for, and I just think she's going to nail it, and I think it's going to be so, so great. And thankfully, we have had some beautiful weather lately. It's not super hot yet. Can't get crazy. It's still the end of April here in the UK. But it's very sunny lately and pretty mild out. So I'm going to be cold for sure wearing this. But I will show you my outfit and the props, and then we should probably get going. Okay, hopefully you can see this dress. It's hard to show the full thing, but basically, this is my gorgeous dress. I am obsessed with it. So I bought this at a local boutique back in North Carolina. So I'm sorry I can't really share any more details other than that with you. But this is my first time wearing it because I bought it at the end of summer or early autumn last year when it was on sale. I can't remember how much I spent, but I think it was under 30 maybe. And it's beautiful. It's very lightweight, very flowy. It is perfect for spring and summer here in the UK and in the US. So it is this gorgeous light blue color with beautiful pink and blue flowers all over it. And it's also got this kind of, like, I don't know what you'd call that, kind of crochet broderie detailing here and on the tiers of the dress, if you can see that. It is a midi dress, so a bit of my leg shows, but it is beautiful. It also has a little bow here that I tied on the side. So, so lovely. I also have this white cardigan. This is just from H&M. I got this like a few years ago, but I know it's going to be cold, so I just thought I could always throw this on top or have it kind of off the shoulders or over my shoulders, you know, whatever I feel like doing out there. And again, I will be a little chilly because even though it's sunny, it's at sunset and it's just going to start to get cold. So I'm just going to have to suck it up for an hour and a half, just deal with it. It's going to be fine. So that's my cardigan, and then my earrings are of course my nice Cream London hydrangea pearl earrings. I love them. They're just the most elegant earrings I own, and they're perfect for the occasion. And then my shoes, I'll show you. They're nothing fancy or new, but I will show you. So I'm just going to be wearing these nude block heels. Now, these shoes hurt. Not even gonna lie. I wore these on our wedding day because my shoes were not gonna be seen, and they're just nude and simple, but the issue is they are slightly narrow for my feet. So if I wear them for a long time, they hurt, but that's why I should be fine today. Now, our photo shoot is in like a field, so I'm probably gonna wear boots until we get up the hill, and then I will change into these shoes because I just don't want to risk getting these shoes muddy, even though I don't care as much about them anymore. I just don't want to get them dirty before the photos, so I will be wearing those. And I'm going to lift up this camera and I will show you some of our props that we're going to bring. First up is the picnic blanket. So Tom and I did not own a picnic blanket before, and we only had a couple days left until the photo shoot, so we kind of thought, because I had this dress planned, I knew I was going to wear this for the photo shoot, I wanted a picnic blanket that was quite neutral and quite plain. We got this on Amazon. I think we had, well, Tom had a £5 voucher to use, but originally I think this was maybe 19 or 20 pounds, so we did get money off, so it was pretty affordable. And it's just this neutral herringbone pattern, a print, and it'll go with my outfit, Tom's outfit, any outfit, so it works really well. And the bottom part is waterproof, which is going to be a huge help in case it is wet. I don't think it will be, but just to be safe. And it came with, you know, the little holder. It is a faux leather, like, little holder, but it works, so it's real cute. And thankfully that arrived, because like I said, it was supposed to arrive actually yesterday before 8 p.m. and then we checked it around 8 p.m. and it said, oh, now it might come in the coming days. And we were like, oh no. So I had a freak out. It ended up being fine because it arrived today, thank God. So we're all good there. And then, of course, our picnic basket. And it is in the shape of a heart. I will have to show you. I'll put it down on the bed and do some B-roll of this, but it is so lovely. We used some of our wedding money to buy this as a gift for us. We actually got this same thing for our friends, Vicky and Tom, who got married last year. So it was their wedding gift, and we got it for us as well. We found a great deal, so I'll show that to you in B-roll, but it comes with all the things, and it was actually called the Patchwork picnic basket. Our last name is Patch. It was just meant to be. It's really beautiful on the inside, and yeah, we're not bringing food. We're just gonna use it as like a prop with the blanket. I think food would have just been a little chaotic, so we're just gonna do that. And then we also have a book that we're gonna bring as a prop and a bouquet of flowers that I will show you as well. We don't want to go too crazy. Again, we want this to be quite natural. We can do a couple more posed photos, but we do want it to be, again, like I want the theme to be kind of like vintage romance, and I think this dress is so perfect for that. But I want the photos to kind of, again, be a little natural, a little posed, a little blend of the two. But yeah, so that's that. I am very excited, a little nervous, like I have butterflies, I don't know why. But it's just a nice thing that we want to do together, and we want to do it every year. That might be, I don't know, that might be a lot, but I feel like it's a nice thing to do. We have a few more minutes, but I got ready early. I did a full face of makeup. I did very pink makeup. I did like rose gold, sparkly eyes, pink blush, mauvey pink lip, and it's perfect. I don't know, I'm just so excited. I know I'm gonna be a little chilly, but again, we're just gonna make the most of it because, I don't know, we just have to. It's gonna be perfect. And I know the photos, you know, when we see the end result, it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna be like, you can't even tell I was freezing cold. But that's that. So super excited. Let's go do our photo shoot. Hello everyone. So today is Friday. I thought it was Thursday. Is it? I never know. Friday. It's Friday today. And our photo shoot was almost a week ago now. The last time I spoke to you was almost a week ago. And I wanted to tell you how it went and show you a couple new beauty products that I purchased recently. And also talk about upcoming travel plans. So, first off, the photo shoot went amazingly well. It was so lovely. So, I thought I was going to be freezing. I wasn't. It was actually perfect. I was very, very comfortable, thankfully, in what I was wearing. Even without the cardigan, it was not as cold as I was expecting. But that's a common theme for me. I feel like here in the UK, I'm always expecting it to be much colder than it is, and then I step outside and like, it's really not that bad. So we went and we met up with Shannon, who we cannot recommend more. She knew what we kind of had envisioned for this photo shoot, and she went for it and did such an amazing job. I'll put her Instagram here and link her below, but you need, if you're in the southwest area in the UK, we could not recommend her more, or anywhere. I think she will travel, she said, anywhere, but look at her website. She's amazing. Yeah, could not recommend her more. We've gotten a preview of the photos, and oh my goodness, I'm already like in awe. She sent us 12 photos, and if this is just the first 12, like, I cannot wait to see the rest. I will share them all with you. Like I said, follow my main account, Amanda Patchy, to see them on Instagram. I'll put a few on the screen if by the time this video is going to be uploaded I have them. If not, you'll see them in the next video. But I just cannot wait. They are so beautiful, and she made us feel so comfortable and confident. She was very kind, and she knew what she was doing, and when you have someone who's confident in what they do, it makes you feel better. So yeah, we definitely felt amazing. And our location, actually, I don't know if I mentioned this, we had planned to go to a wedding venue, like, location nearby, and Tom and I went that morning to go see what the location was like, only to find out that we couldn't really get to where we wanted to go. So as we were driving back home, we were trying to come up with a plan, and just as we left the venue, like on that same road, there was a beautiful like open field, and it was a public footpath, and there were like dandelions and everything in the field, and it was beautiful, and we were like, yes, we're gonna do that. Because when I pictured doing this photo shoot, I did picture doing it in like an open field, the English countryside, like beautiful, and that's what we did. So yeah, we mentioned to her our plan, and yeah, everything was just, I cannot speak more highly of it. It was such a great experience, and I think these are some of my favorite photos of us ever, so I cannot wait for you to see them. But yeah, it went so well. And also, what's really funny is I was so panicked about the picnic basket arriving, or not the picnic basket, the picnic blanket arriving on time, and we used it for like maybe a few photos. We ended up, the grass was very dry. Thankfully, the ground was dry because it hadn't been raining. So we ended up just loving how it looked without the picnic blanket. It just made much more sense. So we laid in the grass, and oh, it just felt so beautiful, and we appreciated the sunset. The weather was perfect. Again, we got a sunset, and the weather that whole week was just looking great, so we got so lucky. But anyway, that's me rambling on about the photo shoot, but it was so perfect. It couldn't have gone better, to put it simply. And now, I recently made a purchase on Space NK, which is like, I guess kind of like the UK's equivalent to like Sephora or Ulta, I guess. I know they have Sephora here in the UK now, but I'm not sure if it's just online. But either way, it's a beauty store. I've never actually been in person. I think maybe once, and it was really intimidating, and I walked right out. But basically, I recently purchased some Rare Beauty products for the first time. Now, I know that Rare Beauty has been out since maybe 2020, and I remember when Rare Beauty first came out, I was all about it. I was like, I really have to try this. I love Selena. I've always loved Selena Gomez since I was a kid. She was like probably my first like inspiration as a kid, and also watching her on TV, her music. She was the first concert I ever went to back in 2011, and I always just loved her and admired her, and so when she came out with Rare Beauty, I was so excited. However, it is not a drugstore brand. You cannot find these products at a drugstore. It's more at Sephora and Space NK and that kind of thing, because the prices are not drugstore prices. This is definitely a higher end brand. And as a girly who has always had a thing for drugstore brands, more affordable brands, this was a treat for myself. Now, I do want to say, I personally feel like, now this is just me, I think if you want to spend lots of money on higher quality makeup brands, go for it. Like, I think that's amazing, and I think that it is definitely more of a luxury. I don't think, at least for me, I cannot justify spending like high-end makeup brands money on high-end makeup brands very often. For me, it is definitely a treat. But I also believe that drugstore makeup is just as good sometimes as high-end makeup. I truly believe that you do not need to spend a fortune for your makeup to look good and to be good quality. So I just want to put that out there that, you know, Rare Beauty is not the most affordable makeup brand, but the reason I went for it all of a sudden, randomly in 2024, was because I had never ordered anything from Space NK before, so I was able to get a really great discount, and I ended up ordering something twice. I ordered, let me just open it for you here. So I have the boxes. I threw them out and then I was like, wait, I need to make sure I have the right name. So I, of course, had to order the Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush in the shade Happy. Now, Happy is and always will be my favorite shade because, again, when the brand first came out and I saw all the shades of the liquid blush, Happy was always my favorite. It's the pinkest shade, which is my favorite color, and I just knew it was going to be my go-to. So, of course, it was the first shade I purchased. With that, I also got the Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oil, which is a newer product, and I got it in the shade Happy. I'm actually wearing these today along with another product that I'll talk about in a minute, and I'll do a close-up, but I accidentally ordered the mini, well, not accidentally, I ordered the mini version of this blush because I thought it just made sense, but then Tom got home, we looked at it together, and he was like, you know, based on the price and the amount that you get, it would have just made sense to go for the full size. So I ordered it twice from 2 different accounts. So I returned the mini blush and this because it came together, and I ordered it again full size, and because of that, because I ordered 2 things, or 2 different orders, I had 2 10-pound off vouchers. So I made another purchase from Rare Beauty for 2 more things because of those 10-pound off vouchers. But I'll first talk about the blush and the lip oil. So yes, this is the shade Happy in the liquid blush, and I am wearing it today. It took me a minute to figure out because I'm not used to liquid blush. I only have like 1 other liquid blush and I don't use it very often, so it took me a minute to blend it out, and I'm not sure if I did the best job. But oh my goodness, it is lovely. Very, very pigmented, as you know. I think everyone knows about this product already. Super pigmented, so I started very light and then I built it up with more product. I used a beauty blender to blend it out, and I love how it looks. I think it is stunning. It is the most me shade, but I am very interested in the shade Hope. And I think there was another, but I do have, again, other things to show you. But yes, I absolutely love it. So this was 22 pounds, I believe. I could be wrong. I think it was around 22 pounds. I'll put the price on the screen. In dollars, of course, that's going to be a little more. But yes, absolutely love it. And then this, like I said, is the tinted lip oil. So again, I am not a big lip oil person. I tend to prefer either lipsticks or like tinted lip balms. I like kind of a not matte lip. I like a, let's put it this way, I'm not really into lip gloss, which is crazy, or lip oils. I know I love a glossy, like shiny makeup look in general, but when it comes to my lips, lip gloss, just for me, I have a tendency to rub my lips together. It's like a weird habit I have. If I have anything on my lips, I end up rubbing my lips together quite often and the product just comes off. That's why lipsticks and tinted lip balms work better for me. But this product is really interesting because I don't think this is a typical lip oil. So I'm going to show you up close. It is the most gorgeous pink shade. Again, this is the most me shade. I had to buy Happy. There was no way around it. It is beautiful. But again, the interesting thing about this is that it goes on quite, the texture is quite gel-like, which I've heard other people describe. So it's not very oily. It's definitely more of a gel. It almost looks like a lip gloss when you apply it. But the color does slightly change. When you first put it on your lips, it actually matches the blush really well. But then give it a few seconds and it becomes its true shade. It's a bit more dark, I guess, if you will. And the true shade comes out, which actually matches the outer packaging more. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. It did feel, and it still kind of feels a little tingly, if you will. Not like a lip plumper, like not super intense, but I do think it is supposed to plump a little bit. But either way, like it's a really interesting product and I really wanted to try it. And so far I really like it. And again, the reason that this I think will work for me is that I've heard other people say it as well, but the kind of gel consistency and that oil consistency does wear off quite quickly. Like it's not as glossy, if you will, as it was when I first applied it, but that is going to work well for me because, well, not because, but the biggest thing about this is that it leaves a stain. So even though the glossy gel texture fades quite quickly, you're left with a beautiful stain. And again, for someone who rubs their lips together a lot, that should work really well for me. So I'm super excited about these two products. And then, because I got two 10-pound off vouchers, I will show you the next two products I decided to buy. Now, as I said, or I don't know if I've said this in this video, but I am definitely a girl who loves a good deal, and if I don't have to spend full price on something, I'm gonna go for it. So yeah, I didn't spend full price on any of this, which is amazing. So I knew that with the liquid blushes, Happy was my favorite shade, but spring is here and summer is coming up, and I just had to get this shade Joy as well. Joy is this beautiful kind of corally shade. I'll show you next to Happy as well, and I'll do close-ups, but these two were my favorite shades in the liquid blushes. Again, I think Hope is a good everyday shade. There might have been another shade that I love too, but like these were definitely my top two. So yeah, I had to get Joy. I haven't tested this one yet, but I cannot wait to, and it is just so beautiful. Again, their packaging is stunning. It is perfection. So yes, I had to get the shade Joy as well. And the last thing I got, it was really hard for me to narrow down what shade to get, but I decided to try their this is the newest Rare Beauty product, the Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush. Okay, so these are technically a blush topper, if you will. So you apply your liquid blush and then you put this kind of on top of it. Now, something to keep in mind about these, from what I have learned from a celebrity makeup artist that I follow on TikTok, I think her name's Melissa, and she is Selena Gomez's makeup artist. I think it was her who mentioned that this, you just want to use a little bit, especially if you have textured skin. Now, right now, my skin is overall smooth. As you know, I'm dealing with lots of red marks, but my skin is overall very smooth. So I wasn't too worried about that for me, but if that's an issue for you, maybe stick to the liquid blushes, but definitely give it a try, see if you like it. I got it in the shade Joy, and I was really struggling because I love the shade Happy, and let me tell you, like, the shade Happy in this looks beautiful. So I was so stuck between Joy, Happy, and Cheer. Cheer is another shade that I think I need to have at some point, and Happy. But for now I chose Joy, and I'll explain why, but I'll show it to you first. Again, the packaging is phenomenal and so, so beautiful. And then, oh my goodness. So the reason I chose Joy was because the shade Happy in the liquid blush, I have a lot of pink powder blushes, and some of them are also quite sparkly and glowy. So I could always put those blushes on top of this, but for Joy, I don't really have any powder blushes in this kind of corally shade. I have a couple, I think, but I just thought it would be a good one to test out because it's slightly different for me. And so I do want to get Happy and Cheer as well, but I'm not going to rush into these purchases because, again, kind of a lot of money. But if I were to get another voucher or find a good deal or something like that, then you bet I will be buying more of these shades. But yes, so I tried this. Oh yeah, I'm wearing this over Happy, which I know is kind of interesting, but like, it's kind of fun that you can use a different shade of the blush topper over the liquid blush. Like, that's really fun to me, so I decided to combine the two and use Happy and Joy. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing on my cheeks, and on my lips I'm wearing the lip oil. So 10 out of 10. I can understand the hype behind these products, but again, just keep in mind it's not cheap. So, you know, it's up to you what you decide to spend your money on, but as much as I love these products, I'm grateful that they're going to last a long time because, again, you don't need much of this. You don't need much of any of it. So you use a very little bit and it'll last you a long time. So I am not worried about that. And the last thing I want to talk about today is our upcoming travel plans. So I haven't mentioned this because it's kind of spontaneous. As some of you may know, I am from the US. My family and my family home is in North Carolina, and we are going back for a little bit. So today is April, let me see, 26th. So very soon I will be traveling to the US, and I am very excited, and I have mentioned this briefly in the past. I'm not sure if you have seen that vlog. It was back in November. But on November 3rd of 2023, my sister Alexa had twin boys, and I became an aunt, so I am finally going to get to meet my sweet nephews, Kaizen and Kobe. I cannot wait to hold them and snuggle them. They are the cutest little boys ever, and I cannot wait to see my sister and the rest of my family. I know I'm going to be quite emotional. So yeah, very soon I will be traveling back, and Tom is going to meet me back in the US soon as well. So I'm planning to possibly film a pack with me video. I'm not entirely sure. Again, I love doing them, but they're a little stressful for me. I kind of love it, but like packing in general is quite stressful for me, so to have to film it is kind of a lot, but I love doing them, and I know that they do well on my channel, so I will try and film another one of those for you. It's not going to be a major pack with me. I'm just bringing a carry-on, but I am very excited for this trip. So I'll be gone a month, and Tom will be with me for 2 weeks, so we're very excited. But yeah, I have to think about what I'm going to bring. I do have some clothing in the US still, so I probably don't need to go too crazy bringing lots of clothing. So I'm going to try and keep it simple, but I am super excited. We're trying to think of things we want to do while we're in the US too, because we want to make the most of our time there. So yeah, there are lots of things I have on my mind that like I want to do, and yeah, it's just gonna be great. So I'm a little nervous just because it's been a while since I've traveled alone, but I have done it before. When I first came to see Tom in person, I traveled alone to get here. I can do it on the way back as well. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, so that's that. I'm not sure what video will be going up after this. It may be a pack with me, or it might be another vlog. It just depends what's going on. I don't think we have a lot planned really leading up to me leaving, so it might just be this video and then a pack with me. That's what I'm leaning toward. So that's that, but I'll continue with this vlog. I'm trying to think if we have any more plans coming up. Tom has a day off tomorrow, but he has worked all week, so I think he's going to be quite tired. So we might just have a day at home. We might go for a nice walk. And I did go for a walk with another one of our friends the other day, which was so nice. It was so great to see her and to catch up with her. We've been seeing so many of our friends lately, which has been really great. Oh, and we actually do have plans. We are going to see our friends Vicky and Tom. We're going to meet up with them, and we won another competition. I wanted to mention that as well. Tom actually won it, but it's for 4 people, and we won... it's a VIP experience with heavenly desserts, so we're gonna go have some dessert, and it's gonna be really great. So I don't know what that's gonna be like. We're probably gonna be super full by the end of it, but it's gonna be great, so we're gonna do that as well. But yeah, so some nice things upcoming, so maybe I'll see what I can include either in this vlog or maybe another one if I can get it up in time. I'm not gonna worry about it. But that's that for now. Of course, I'll keep you updated, and yeah, be on the lookout for a pack with me and a travel vlog coming up very soon.